That should kick in a minute. We are live. That was a bit of a rigmarole. We've got Rick Shea, and we had Rick Shea. He's disappeared. Damn. The joys. So we're live anyway. We're live here at, hopefully Rick's going to come back. Are live at it's a showing here in Monaghan in Ireland, which is the Irish folk conference. There's Rick. He's back, so we can. Rick, are you there?
I'm
again. So Rick Shea is streaming in from California, or trying to stream in from California. Rick, if you still got the audio connection, I am broadcasting. We're broadcasting live, and there are folks coming in. Later on, we'll have Ellis Delaney from Minnesota, and it's been a bit of a stumbly start getting Rick hooked in. We thought we had it. We've got audio connection. We still got audio connection, Rick. Let me see if I can re-establish audio. So, thanks for your patience, guys. First thing to say, very kind of you to spend your evening with us. Let's see if we can get Rick back. Rick, are you there?
Yes, I am. I can hear you good. Over the phone, anyhow.
Yeah.
I'm not.
So, can you try once more to get through the studio?
I'm not sure what I would have to do. It says the web page crashed.
Okay, let me give you another link. I'll send you a link. It did crash, and that was my fault. Well, it was the gods of the internet. Okay, I'm sending you. Let's try that link. And as I'm saying, thank you very much, guys, for your patience. It'll be worth it. That link's just got to you via Messenger, Rick.
I'm working on opening that right now.
Thank you.
And we'll see what happens.
Let's see. So, yeah, how did I fill in? Tell you a bit about about the conference here. It's in day 4. It's been fabulous. It's really well organised. It's beautifully presented on 3 stages, 3 really nice PA systems, half-hour showcases of acts from all around the world. I've seen let me just see if I've got a schedule for today. Anyway, we've had 1 or 2 of the people in and out of the conference here in session. All those sessions are on the page that you're viewing from, wherever you are viewing from. I can have a look to see where you're viewing from. We've got 1 on the Moose Medicine Show. So there's a spread. There is actually 5 on Ellis's page. So thank you, guys.
I seem to have it on my end.
Yeah, no, you haven't come through on this end. Ellis, see, Ellis is she's managed to hook in, so we have got that connection. But at the moment, we're struggling with Rick's connection, which is a dang shame.
Why don't you go ahead and have Ellis play, and let me see if I can bring this up on my phone, and maybe that would be a better connection.
You know, that would be a really good idea, but for one thing, she's out doing some shopping. She's scheduled for 11 o'clock, and you're here at 10:30. You're on the phone. It doesn't look as if we're going to get that video contact with you. Give us a song, and I'll hold the phone up to the.
I will.
Up to the speaker.
Okay, let me find a little stand for it here.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my Bluetooth speaker. That was it going on, and I'm going to.
Can you hear me, Rob?
Yeah, all good.
All right. Well, I'll do a little bit of what I have planned here. This is a song of mine that I wrote. It's about a train trip that I took many years ago when I was a much younger man. I rode the train from Mexicali, Mexico, down to the Port of Vallarta. And it was an amazing trip. I saw things I hadn't. That's my dog Katie in the background.
I hear
my
Katie.
Garage here, my little studio.
We've got dogs,
but,
we've got dogs at Ellis's as well.
Before, I saw things I have not seen since. And one of the things I found out is that I was a broken-hearted kid at the time, and I found out that you can't outrun your heartache. Your heartaches are going to travel along with you like an unwelcome companion. You still with me there? I'll start
we're on audio only, and we should have. There we go. That's better audio.
To Mexicali, I counted up my bills on my shoes. As we rolled on past Tecate through the mountains and the deserts of the city. I hear you talking all the same words time and time again. Till the only thing that's left for me is leaving on the Mexicali train. I stumbled off the bus through the crowded streets when looking for a sign. Past the old men and the vendors, the women who keep giving me the eye. Never really loved, only just the memories back in vain. From the station to the platform, I saw to the Mexicali train. Mexicali down to Guaymas to the dusty streets of Seattle overgone. Yeah, chickens, dogs, and children running through the car like something's going on. the ghost followed me onto this Mexican train. Well, I wake up in the moonlight as the gruesome path is lost in time. By now the car is empty, just some low, dirty voices from behind. They thought to try and take me, soon enough they see their plan is all in vain. Because I'm just another homeless soul out on the Mexican train. In the darkness and the loneliness, your memory keeps filling up. I'm smelling all those tender nights are just so hard to leave. I wonder if I ever can forget, ever love someone again. But for now, I'll try to lose myself somewhere inside the Mexican train. Let the station and take longer, the morning sun blazing in the train is filling up. Buenos dias and goodbye. The voice of Castaneda echoes out among the cars like a refrain. Once again, I'll try to lose myself somewhere inside the Mexican train. Once again, I'll try to lose myself somewhere inside the Mexican.
Thank you. That's Rick Shea. He's beaming in on audio only, and thanks for being a trooper, such a trooper about this. Rick, we're at Your Roots Are Showing, Ireland's folk conference here in the Moose, and grateful of the audience. Thanks for joining us for this late Moose show with Ellis Delaney coming up in a while. She'll pop in if the creek is willing. She'll pop in on the same line as she did earlier on, and we have got Rick on the phone from California. Lovely song, Rick. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, Rob. I hope it came through clear enough.
It did. Well, it's a telephone line connection, but I can tell how much it's really frustrating not to see you and to be in your presence. But it's cool that we've got the audio, and there's some nice picking going on there. So what's happening?
Oh, thank you very much.
What's happening in California, Rick?
Well, we've had a bit of weather here for California, I guess. You know, you probably maybe seen in the news, but it's wonderful today. It's warm out, and like I said earlier, I'm at my little studio out in my garage, and the door is open. My dog Katie's out in the yard. You may hear her bark a little bit more.
I'm sure.
It's just a lovely afternoon.
Well, it's nice to have you with us here, and it's quite balmy here in Irish standards anyway. Well, certainly in Scottish standards. It's 10 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in your money, but it's lovely. So how's the gig scene? Is it opening up again for 2023, Rick? Are you out and about getting some shows together?
I've been doing shows pretty much all along. I did live streams. I did shows on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
all through the time when everybody was kind of isolating. So I did that every week for more than a year, almost a year and a half. And I've been playing shows since that time, not as frequently.
Yeah.
People are still a little, they're cautious as you could expect, and so they tend to be outside shows, which is fine with me.
It's all right in California.
And we were blessed here with some nice weather for outdoor shows most of the year.
Yeah.
I'm doing regular shows, semi-regular shows at McCabe's here, showcases with songwriters. I have sort of semi-regular residency at a little place called the Cinema Bar down in Culver City. Old establishment, goes back many, many years, and I've played there for many. Can't even remember how long, but I'll be playing the second Thursdays of every month starting next month.
Yeah.
And then a few other things. I might get up to Utah here before long and see what else develops for the year. I'm supposed to be over in Ireland.
I hear this.
In August and September, and be the musical host on a tour of Ireland, mostly in the south and southwest. And
that
still working on the dates for that.
Well, that's the link. Tenuous, maybe not so tenuous, with you and Ellis, who's coming up later. She's going to be doing her first Irish tour with her friends, fans, and family this year. So she's really excited about that as well. Have you done?
That's excellent. That's wonderful.
Have you done one of those shows tours before? You need to come and do.
No, this is a new thing. But my friend Chris Keenan is presenting these now. There's a link on the website. But I was in Ireland in April and May of 2019.
Yeah.
So and then before that, it was a few years, 2 or 3 years. So I've been over there a number of times, not quite as frequently as I would like, but the last time was not too many years ago.
Well, you've got Irish links, of course. I think you've dropped the O, but you're certainly a O'Shea. Is that the truth?
Yeah, the O was dropped. It's hard to say when sometimes, but it might have been dropped in Ireland. But family goes back to Ken Mayer.
That's right. I was
Carey.
I was there. We Stone Circle at Ken Mayer. Beautiful.
I've been following your travels. It just looks wonderful, Rob.
Yeah. It truly is the land of human kindness. People here are just so switched on, and couldn't be more passionate. And what you're saying about the music slowly coming back is true here. But honestly, Rick, I've had been invited to something like 5 festivals over this winter. So what it's like in the summer, I've no idea. There's never a shortage of something to go and see and do, as you can see from. So Ellis has joined us, and she can't. Wait a minute, 2 seconds. I'll get right back to you. Let's see what Ellis is saying. I don't see you. I just see the banner. That is the roots. That's okay, Ellis. Can you hear me?
I can. Yes.
Shit, that Ellis is with us. That's really cool. Ellis, you just missed. I'm going to get rid of the banner. The problem is, there you are.
Yes.
So I'm going to have to explain this to Rick. Rick hasn't got any video. We can't get video established, so we have Rick on audio only. So I'm talking to him just now. And we were just talking about coming to. He's done one before, but he's coming back again to Ireland with his friends, family, and bands to do a music and heritage tour. Now you're doing a similar thing, so
yeah, it's going to be with.
You know when the dates are for that?
Yep, it's October 18 through. Oh gosh, now I got to pull up my website. It's the 18th through the 20. Let's see here, second. 27th. 18th through the
27th.
27th. Yep.
Well, you're gonna have a ball. All your fans and friends. It's a magnificent country for music. Have you been before, Ellis? And I'll come back to you in a minute, Rick. Are you okay?
I'm fine. You go right ahead.
Thank you.
Oh, this will be my first time, Rob, to come to Ireland, and I am so excited. It's been a dream since I was a kid to make my way.
For a Delaney, it must be. Do you know your heritage in Ireland? Have you got any?
I'm finding out.
I'm
finding out because finally I'm doing my DNA and doing the ancestry.com stuff. So I'm gonna invest in that in the next 6 months to really find out my roots.
That'll probably mean that you'll find out you're from Azerbaijan and it was the Delaney family that established himself out there.
No, I'm actually related to a Maxwell. That there may be some Scottish. I might end up having some like the Scots Irish. Yeah. So who knows? Very cool. I don't really know. It's all hearsay in our family.
No, but you know what? It's a great adventure, though, isn't it?
Yeah. I can't wait, and I'm excited for the adventure. The push to find my roots. Anyway, it's just nice to be able to really look deeply.
Well, we wish you the best with that. I'm going to go back to Rick now because he's on his phone and his batteries will be running out. I don't mind that.
Sounds good. It's nice to be here with you, Rick.
So you're fine. What I'm going to do is we can just sit in the background as Rick sings us another song. And thanks very much, Rick, for joining us. Thanks to everybody on the stream that's coming in, and thanks particularly for your patience. And hopefully it hasn't spoiled your enjoyment of Rick's fabulous songs too much to be listening to them through the phone like we are. Rick, what would you like to do? Hey, whose dog was that? Is that yours, Ellis?
Yes, that's my dog.
That's Rick's
He's
dog.
barking up the neighborhood a bit in the background, so that's what she thinks her job is, I guess.
Yeah, well, she's got them all going in Ireland now as well. Listen to it. I'm kidding. What fancy doing for us, Rick? And thanks for joining us, as I said.
Yeah, I'll do a song that's kind of about my Irish heritage. But would you pass along a hello for me to Ellis?
Yeah, she can hear you.
Since I'm meeting her this way, and pass along the best wishes for the trip to Ireland.
She got that full on and is tapping her heart in appreciation. Thank you, Rick.
Oh. So I'll do a song I wrote about my great-grandfather, John Shea, who was the first in my line of Shays to emigrate here to the States. And he enlisted in the Union Army from Nashua, New Hampshire, and was captured and held in prisoner of war camps in Virginia. And it's a harrowing story, I should warn you. But is all very much true. I found testimony from him, congressional testimony. He was called to testify before Congress, and a lot of this story comes from his own words. So this is John Shea from Kenmare. Give me just a moment to get set up.
Okay, well, I'll talk to Ellis. I've told everybody as well that's been listening from start. I got to go to Kenmare, and Rick, you're in my heartland now, and I was there and I hope you get down that way because the West Coast is just stunning. I was in Kenmare for the solstice, for the winter solstice, and there's the most beautiful stone circle in the actual. It's a stone circle that that is as close to modern habitation as anyone I've ever been. They're usually away out in the middle of nowhere or up in the side of a hill or a mountain somewhere.
But that'll be part of the tour that is being planned out for August and September, and This is my song, John Shea from Ken Mayer.
Take it away.
I travel here from home, where my name is John Shea. And these words I say the reason I'm standing here today. At Fort Hudson, I was in the rear. They took us by surprise. First to Libby prison, then to Rossville and Alive. Yeah, the 8th Regiment from Nashville, an oath I signed in blood. To the camp build the collar, in blood. And they brought water that day. Every day's from the humble and pain. Time was yonder hill. There I go. Every day, again. Yeah, well, they took those things with me. Left the day on the rock there on the no one to build a fire, black water from a ditch. And then that dared to speak the word. Yeah, well, I would have perished there in the road. Far from the streets of old Canberra, my family and my home. But poor young American heard me sing this song. And she ventured close and asked my name and whispered to this swan. I wished I was on yonder hill. There I'd go, cry my fill. Every day, turn a mill. Ooh, shoo, shoo, la. Yeah, well, I stand here now to testify of all that I've seen. My life I owe to that young girl and the bread she brought to me. Isn't there it's such a risk by branches, rocks, and a girl from County Care, the reason that I'm free. Yeah, well, I traveled here from old Kenmare, my name is John Shea. These words I say the reason that I'm standing here today. And all that follows from me follows from them too. You'd be glad to hear the words of the song. Well, I wish I was on yonder hill. There I'd go, cry my fill, every tear.
Thank you very much, Rick. Sorry for all the technical difficulties, but thanks for your perseverance.
Thank you, Rob, and thank you to everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It's so wonderful to talk to you, my friend.
Yeah, no, we'll need to spend some time in each other's company again. I would love that in Kenmare. That would be fabulous. And that song, the song really, having knowing where you're from and having spent time there, it really does bring it alive in some way. And knowing where you're living now as well, and having visited you there as well, I'm just lucky to be part of all of that, and can only say thank you for joining me in this broadcast with Ellis as well.
Thank you very much.
So feel free to cut out. It'll be difficult, but I mean, you can get back onto any of the pages. Actually, it'll be on your page. You could watch Ellis's set from your own page.
Yeah, I'll go inside and listen where it works a little better.
All right, mate. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your music, and just thanks for your friendship as well. Lovely to have you with us.
So long. Talk to you soon.
Take care.
Yeah, it was wonderful to hear you, Rick. Yeah.
Yeah. Good picking, eh?
Yeah.
Really.
So true.
Fine songwriter, Rick. So here we are. We've got Ellis Delaney with us, and she is in Minneapolis.
Yes.
Where it never rains. Sorry to about that, I think.
Where it never
rains. In the summertime, anyway.
But yeah, where it does rain, but it really snows.
Yeah.
It's definitely snowing.
It never stops raining. It doesn't stop raining in Ireland, so bring your galoshes.
Good to know. I'll have to get some galoshes that also work in the plane. So
nice. Right, I want to talk about. We're doing a nice long catch up, so we'll have that. We'll find out what's been happening since that beautiful record that you released, and how Minneapolis is hopefully healing from that time that you released that beautiful, poignant album. And just find out if you're getting back to work and getting some gigs. Are you going to Folk Alliance?
I am going to Folk Alliance this year. Are you going to be there next weekend?
God, no. I'm going to miss it this year. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I'm glad to catch up with you here, at least.
Yeah. A lot of the delegates that are here are jumping on a plane, and they will be at Folk Alliance as well. So,
that'll be good.
Yeah. We'll have a good Folk Alliance anyway. Have you got a song for us?
I do. Yeah, I thought this would be a good one for you, Rob.
Thank you.
The Finest Adventure. You know, it's certainly how you live your life, right? Oh.
It's never dull.
Never dull. No. Once I met a French man who gave me half his pie. I don't speak any French. He didn't speak any English. But we shared a laugh and a pie in the beauty of the day. The beauty of the mountains.
Sorry about the noise.
At a cafe in Amsterdam, it was a sit-down kind of show. I saw a dancer in the back. Yeah, she was smiling through her tears. Oh, she looked like a rainbow that had stepped out of the sky to dance. And everyone else was facing me. Was she real? Or was she make-believe? But I talked to her after the show, and she said life goes faster than you know when you are young. You must dance and sing every chance you get. Meet your life every day like you are in love. Be in love with your life, child. Ooh. Well, really, it's a blank piece of paper. Let's take a walk. Let's wander together while we still have time. Before the sun goes down, the sun always goes down. Surely you and I can have the finest adventure. You've got a map in your pocket. I have a map. Oh, yeah. You've got a dream if you want it. I've got a dream too. Let's share our dreams. Let's dance and sing together. Oh, yeah, this is our life. The sun is rising before the night falls. Oh, yeah. I want to love you better and better and better and better and better. I want to love.
So good, Ellis. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's a travelling song. That's Ellis, and Ellis Delaney is in. For those that don't know, she is in Minneapolis and getting back on the road as well. One or two folks joining us. Jerry in the Smoky Mountains is saying hi. So there's Jerry coming up on your screen now. Doing all right, Jerry.
From Colorado.
Doing all right. So Richard, who you might know, is saying hi as well, Richard. So, folks, if you will have a chat frame, not every. It's we're beaming out to something in the region of 20 pages at the moment, so some of them don't get through to the studio. I'm beginning to find. But if you have got a question or just a comment, I can flash it up there, and Ellis and I can share that with you as well. So we'll take that off, and I'll ask you what's big in your life at the moment, apart from your kids and your wee one. How old?
Well, yeah, my child is now 12 years old.
12.
Oh my gosh.
That's ridiculous.
Yes, going on 17.
Yeah, on 70. Yeah.
She's really the center of our world, of course, as it should be.
Of course. Yeah.
And things are going really well for her. She is currently in a musical and just doing all sorts of fun things.
What surprise she's musical. Yeah.
Aladdin. So she's taking part in that. And then, the other thing that I'm doing is, aside from, taking care here at home to, help things go smoothly. I also am doing, with my patrons every Tuesday, I do a writing Tuesday with folks, and I'm going to be doing that for the whole year.
You're going to be writing?
Yep. With people, not co-writing so much as like writing in the same space. So we basically, I invite people who are patrons and who want to come and create something alongside with support from other people. We're just coming together, and I do a little settling exercise, just to kind of get us all in the space, and then offer a prompt that you can take or leave, and then we dive into the 2 hours. It's from 9 to 11 Central Time here in the U.S., and it's just been really fantastic way to connect. We're going to do an open mic every month, and so this year for me is really about kind of synthesizing all the things that, like, pieces that I've been kind of creating over the last few years of COVID, and just trying to bring in some of those pieces and bring them together. And so much of my challenge Rob, is I have ADD. So I jump around.
Yeah.
I jump around quite a bit.
Yeah, you got.
So.
That's a pollination thing, though. Eh? It means that you're pollinating flowers, and
I
other
love it.
flowers.
I love it. So it's yes. I'm pollinating flowers, and it's. So this year I'm practicing landing, and So, so it's good.
And landing and staying around for a while. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. Well, I look forward to it. Tell us more about the Patreon. Where can people find that? There'll be folks who will want to get involved with that, I'm sure.
Absolutely. So, it's really Patreon/Ellis is how you can get there through the Patreon page, which is.
I haven't got that link to hand, but I've got the Facebook link. So if anybody wants to get in touch with you on Messenger, that's the way to get involved in it as well.
And also, Rob, people can just go to my website, ellisdelaney.com. So that always works too. I've got all the links there.
It really was kept us all going. You're doing live streams during COVID as well. Are you doing any more live streaming?
Yeah, I'm going to try and do it. I'm going to try and do it every few months. In a full concert.
Good.
Yeah, so that's my plan.
You do like to rock out, don't you?
I do. Folk rock.
Yeah, folk and roll is what I call
it. Yes, that's it.
But once you're in the zone, you don't want to stop, do you? Let's face it, that's your happy place.
That is. I do feel like the stage, or being with people in particular, it's harder online, but I'm getting used to it. I'm getting more used to it online. It's just a different flow, really. But I really love being in the room with people, because it feels to me like we're having a conversation, an energetic conversation, and it really does feel nourishing, to everybody. It just, I feel it, but I also feel like a conduit for other people to feel connected to each other, and there's just nothing like it in the whole world, I don't think.
And you can see the whites, and it's always easier. And the angels in the room.
Yeah, right. So many. Every single person.
Did you ever think of doing a live album? Is that a thing?
Oh yeah, I have one. I have one. It's called Wherever You Are.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, no, it's okay, Rob.
Cool.
I mean, it's pretty great in the sense that there was a lot of humor that night. There were some funny moments that you can never replay exactly the same way. Yeah, and it was one night. I just recorded one whole night. Yeah, it did surprise me. There were some really funny moments, and but in every show, there's a unique something that happens, that is, funny. And I think people often tell me that I'm funny, but I think if I tried to be funny, it would not be funny. So it really does just happen, because of the joy in the room, and just
that's what stimulates it. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
So gigs coming up. Have you anything to report? Got some shows coming?
Well, I've got a show that I'm playing that's a private show this weekend in North Carolina, but the next show I have is going to be an online show, which I'm a little bit delinquent in my updating of my website, so I have to get that on my website. But it is going to be in February. I think it's like, I don't want to say because I'll get it wrong, but it's a Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m.
Folks should stay tuned
in February.
Stay tuned for that, and that Facebook page will be handy to catch. Ellis's information on. So thank you. And albums, are you recording?
Well, right now I've started recording some of the basics for some of the songs that I really like. There's a a song called Not Everyone Fits and a song called First Aid for the Heart. Those songs are a couple of the I've recorded the basics for, and I'm just gonna this year, you know, as I continue to edit and make songs like more solidly themselves and get like land, as I was saying before. In the writing process, you know, I do plan on recording more of that. And I think this album, the next album that I'm going to do, is going to be a more organic process than the last few have been. I'm really interested in exploring more and maybe even doing like singles or, you know, EPs, you know, instead of putting together a whole album right away. I'm just interested in exploring the medium a little bit, and my home studio is finally coming together a little bit, so I want to experiment with how good I can make that sound, you know, and the things I could do here at home too. You've done well
to make this sound as well as it is, and it's nice to beam in and to see that smile as well as hear your music as well.
Oh my gosh, Rob.
When are we going to see you? Are you going to come to this side of the pond at some point? You need to.
I would love to. I tell you what, Rob.
You're going to be in. Listen, if you're in Ireland, you should extend your visit and maybe go and visit some of the folks that have been listening to your music over here as well.
That would be wonderful. I'll think about that, because it's possible we might be able to make something happen. So we can talk about that, because I haven't bought my plane tickets yet.
Your people should talk to our people.
Okay, I'll get my people on it.
That's me and you.
Yeah.
Well, anything I can do, you know that, darling. Anything that makes sense. If you're going to be here in October, honestly, Ireland will be a festival that would pull you in, and we can have a look to see what we can do in Scotland as well.
Right on. Yeah, let's
idea.
chat about it. Yeah,
let's keep that.
Awesome.
Okay, happy trails to you. Would you see us off?
Yes.
With a song, please.
Oh gosh, you know, just because I'm in this tuning already, and maybe because I feel like it's a nice one to send people with. This is a little something called Wherever You Are. Very much a love song and a parting song too. Song about change and love. We know the deal, it is a part of life. We're only here for such a short while. It's never a question. We love like we have all the time in the world. I'd never choose to leave you this early. I offer a different story to tell. Remember laughter, and baby, won't you please remember something else? I'm still here after I'm gone, in the birds singing their love songs in the summer sun. Let me warm your heart, 'cause I will always be wherever you are. I'll be that angel sitting right on your shoulder. I'll be the star shining to light your way. Oh, now for 1 minute, don't think you are forgotten. All you have to do is think of me. And if you don't want to, then don't say goodbye, or say I will see you around the next time. But know this, I will always be here by your side, 'cause I'm still here after I'm gone, in the birds singing their love songs in the summer sun. Let me warm your heart, 'cause I will always be
Thank you so much. That's the wonderful Ellis Delaney here on the Late Moose Show. This might become a regular feature. Actually, I've enjoyed the aspect of bringing people into something that is going on outside, and there is a kind of connectivity and an involvement in that as well. And the fact you're coming to Ireland is pretty exciting as well. So this would be something that you should consider at some point. The conference has gone really well, and I do thank everybody for joining us here and either live in the Moose or on the internet as well. Quick commercial break. Please help the Moose Radio and INTV mobile stay mobile. Like and share the feeds really helps. And the Medicine Show is these days entirely publicly funded, so your donations are always greatly received, and helps me keep the whole thing on the road. Helps me help the music that we all love, and that's you, Ellis.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Rob. Thank you for the ways that you bring people together, and you know, the ways that you're reaching outside of the conference right now, just to try and connect people, because we are really more connected than we realize. So it's nice to experience it a little bit.
So just one little message there for you from still my favorite, Richard.
Hooray. Thanks, Rich.
Thanks for reviewing, everybody. I've really enjoyed it, and thanks to Rick Shea earlier on, and also curse my head, it's fried at the moment. We had. Sorry, guys, I'm going to get this right because it's really quite important to me that
there's probably not a lot of sleep happening right now.
You don't. Well, you know that with conferences, because they start the damn things at 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's always with a panel that you really want to be at. Yep. So there's and if you've got to trade sleep and breakfast for getting more information, but there's no point in being.
Are you a coffee drinker?
Oh God, do you want to do the coffee song? Go then.
No. But do you want me to do the coffee song? No. You're looking for something. I'm just like helping you fill the time a little bit. But
I know. No. So we were talking to. Finbar has come. Finbar did a fabulous session for us earlier on. Finbar McGee, and I would say I would have no hesitation in saying check out Finbar's music. He's from this northern part of Ireland, and we then went in and broadcast some of his showcase, and he sang this song. It'll break your heart if you. It's not an easy subject. He sang the song about being tracked down or by a murder squad when he was 18 years old. Because this was a war zone where we are right now on the border between Monaghan and Northern Ireland. This was where that whole war was fought along these places, and I thought was a very, very brave thing to do. He brought that out into a song, and I'm still recovering from it. It was such a poignant moment because we're actually in the place where all these things happened, and he was narrowly escaped being a statistic. That's not the word. But so yeah, that's on our page. One or two other things up there that are really cool, and the session that he did here earlier on. So I'm thanking everybody for beaming in, either in person or precarious. Well, Ellis, Rick, thanks for doing your thing, and Ellis, enjoy Ireland. Hopefully, I even be here, because I love it here. I'm having to leave.
Yeah, I'll let you know. We'll talk. We'll get our people talking.
Yeah, with one more day of the MOOSATHON, and we have one more day here at the conference, and then I have to be on a ferry to Wales, and I've been invited to the 30th anniversary gathering for the band The Alarm, who were the biggest band in Wales for many, many years, and they've reformed just recently. And it's their 30th anniversary, so I'm going from folk to rock and roll in the space of a day in a ferry. So join us for all of that as well, guys. Thanks for joining us here. Keep your eye on the Moose. It is easy. It's Medicine Show on the road.me. And if you click on that and like that page, you'll get the occasional notification that we are going live. And we'll be very pleased to have you along for any of these recordings. It's lovely to be able to do it. Ellis, take care. Happy trails.
You too.
Look after everything for us.
Lovely to see you, and thank you for having me.
That was a joy. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. We're out of here. That's the Medicine Show.